Even though God promised Moses he would help him with the people of Israel and with Pharaoh, Moses still was afraid to accept the job God wanted him to do. He thought the people would never believe him when he said God had talked to him, and certainly Pharaoh would not want to let the slave nation of Israel to leave Egypt, and certainly Pharaoh would not want. February 25th, Moses can do miracles, and Aaron will help his brother. Exodus 4. Finally, God showed Moses just how powerful a God he served. God asked Moses, "What do you have in your hand?" Because Moses was a shepherd, he was carrying a shepherd's rod. And God said, "Throw the rod down on the ground." And Moses obeyed, and right away the rod turned into the fraud. The rod turned into a live snake. Moses was afraid of it and jumped away from it. Whoa. Oh shit. That rod just turned. Then God said to him, "Grab the snake by the tail." Okay, carefully Moses picked up the snake. Immediately it turned into a rod again. Well, I'll be goddamned. God said, "When you do that miracle, the people will believe I sent you. Now do another miracle. Put your hand inside your robe next to your chest." Jesus Christ, God, what the fuck is this shit all about? When Moses did this and took his hand out, it was covered with the disease of leprosy. "Oh my God, you gave me leprosy. Now do it again," God ordered. Moses did it, and this time when he took his hand out of his robe, the leprosy was all gone and his skin was healthy. "See, I gave you a disease and then I took it away. So you're like the firefighter that starts the fires and then puts them out and pretends you're the hero." God, that's not good. We don't. Now, if the people don't believe the first miracle, they may believe the second, and they will listen to you. But God, you only kind of showed me these miracles. Why didn't you show me these miracles in front of them? I'm going to have to go there and tell them that this rod turned into a snake and the snake turned into a rod, and then I got leprosy, and then it was, they're not going to believe the leprosy and the snake and the rod story. God told Moses one more thing he could do to prove he was God's messenger. He could take some water from the Nile River and pour it out on the ground, and it would turn to blood. But he was still afraid, and he found another excuse not to go. He said, "Oh Lord, I'm not a powerful speaker. I have never been." God said, "Listen, Moses, who do you think made your mouth and all the other parts of your body? I did! And I can make you a good speaker if you will only trust in me." But Moses still didn't want to go. He said, "No, Lord, no. I think you should find someone else to do this job." Then God became angry with him. He said, "All right, I'll send someone else with you. Your brother, Aaron. He's a good speaker. I'll send him along to speak for you. You can tell him what to say and he will deliver the messages, but I'm going to give you the ability to talk well too. Now take your shepherd's rod and get. You get on down the road. You get now." God told Moses. Moses got his father-in-law's permission to leave his work as a shepherd and go to visit his people. He took his wife and sons and started the trip. Before he left, God said, "The Pharaoh who wants to kill you has died. Don't be afraid to go because no one in Egypt wants to hurt you anymore." Well, shit. That makes it easy, doesn't it? That makes it easy and nice. Well, fuck, Pharaoh's dead. Pharaoh's dead. So we could just kind of walk on out of here. Let's get on out of here. Pharaoh is dead. Pharaoh is dead. Let's get on out of here. So there you go. Moses. Pharaoh is dead. Aaron. Moses can do miracles.